Hi, everyone. Today I am going to show you how to organize and clean out your Google Drive. So some of you, it might be a hot mess in there and really needs some work. And I'm telling you that if it's nice and organized, it's just going to set you up better for your future and really make it easier to find stuff when you need it. So right now I am logged into my daughter's student account, and let's go take a look at her drive and see what we need to do. So if you're not sure how to get to your drive, you can type in the browser bar drive.google.com. Google uses a lot of those extensions like for Classroom, classroom.google.com, or you can go to your waffles and click on the drive icon. So we'll go that route. And let's see what we got here. So, looks pretty good. Right now, so this year will be her first year at Golden Sierra. And moving forward with her school career, since she'll probably be using this a lot more, and like you guys being students, it probably would be easiest for you for your future to organize it by grade. So since she's just starting as a 7th grader, all of these folders that she has here right now that are organized by subject, these are all from Northside. So I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to call it Northside. So up here, I'll do new folder, and I'm going to call this Northside. I'm going to create that folder, and all of these folders here, I'm holding Shift while I am selecting them. I'm going to move into the Northside folder. Now, I didn't move the Classroom folder because that one is made automatically when by Google from Google Classroom. So that one's just going to stay right there in my drive because any changes made to that are done automatically through any Google Classroom that you're part of. So if I was to open that up, that shows all the Google Classrooms that she was part of, and any moving forward at Golden Sierra will show up in here too. So now I've made one for Northside, and I'm going to now make one for 7th grade. You can just call it 7th if you want. Maybe we want to call it 7th in the year, 2020, 2021. I'm going to create that. And now inside that folder, I want to have it organized by subjects. So this is her first year of having, 4 different teachers. You guys have at least 4 different teachers each semester. So you can put in the current classes you have, or you can just think about what classes that you're going to have for your career in that grade. So, for example, English, she'll have math, she'll have science, she'll have history, she'll have PE, and she'll have her electives. Now, inside this electives folder, you could even go take it a little further and create a different folder for each of the different electives. So if art is one of your electives, make a folder for that. Auto is one of her electives, she can make it for that. So you kind of see how this is going. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. But now her drive has a little bit more organization. So these items at the top here, these are actually recent items, just things that you've opened recently. You can't move any of those. But you do want to look down below, because anything below here is anything that's not organized. So this looks like it was a copy of an application. I think it was for leadership, I believe, in 2020, 2021. Well, she doesn't need that anymore. So that has come and gone. So we can go ahead and delete that. And this is part of cleaning up your drive as well. So just take that, send that to the trash, and look at how nice. Her drive is nice and organized now. Let's look also at any shared items with her. So anything that's been shared with you will show up here in the shared with me. And it looks like there's quite a bit that's been shared with her, but a lot of the stuff she probably doesn't even need. So email etiquette. She might need to watch that video earlier this week. So this is all relevant to this year. Earlier this year, I'll leave that for her to decide. But there's some pictures and stuff here. Okay, these are videos I made last year for my 3rd and 4th graders. I have no idea why she has them. Probably because I was using her account as a test. But she doesn't need those. So highlight anything that you don't need. If you want to skip a few things in between here, you hold the control button, the CTRL. So I hold the control button down while I select the ones that I'm going to want to delete or remove, and you hit the trash can right there. Removing those files. Now, if you realize that you accidentally deleted something and you're like, oh no, I need it back, you can go to your trash and you can remove it and you can restore it. So the way to do that would be to 2-finger click. That's a right click on a Chromebook. 2-finger click and hit restore. So if you accidentally delete something, no biggie, just go to your trash and it's there. So organize your drive. We have started to clean up the shared with me. Also, something was shared with me is if there's something in there, like for example, this was for her Philippines project that she did. This shouldn't be, maybe I shared it with her, but we can move that. So we can 2-finger click again, and we're going to move that to her drive. So even though that was shared, since this is the shared with me, it's shared by somebody else. She's not the owner of it, but she can add it to her drive. So when she clicks, she does a 2-finger click, add shortcut to drive, and then she's going to pick where she wants it to go. So now this is where you go to your folders. Philippines was a social studies project. Oh, look, she's got a Philippines folder even. And she's going to add that to there. And it looks like it still shows up in her shared with me. But now also when she goes to her drive and goes to that folder, you're going to see that it's there. And this one right here with the arrow, that means that a shortcut was added. So she's not the owner of that one. It was just added to her drive. So that's important to do that too. That way you can stay organized. Now, something I'm just going to add on here at the end is that it's really important when you're creating documents and creating items that you always work out of your drive. So when I say that, let's say you have a math assignment that you're going to be doing this year. You're going to go to your folder, your 7th grade. You're going to go to your math folder because it's an assignment in there. Maybe in your math folder, maybe you're going to make 2 folders. You're going to do one for fall and you're going to do one for spring, and get even more organized. And then inside of that fall folder, let's say you have an integer project you're going to do. Create your document directly in the folder that you want it to belong in. You can always move it later, but it's just easier from the very beginning to stay organized. So I like to work with Google Slides. I have a little bit more flexibility in creating things. So I've created this. This is going to be my integer slideshow. And now that integer slideshow will show up in that fall folder where I need it to be. So a lot of students or people might go to Docs and create a new document here. But what happens, the problem with that is that whenever you make something here, it's not going to be organized. So if you always work out of your drive and you go to the folder that you want that file to be in and then create it there, it's just really going to help you stay organized. So yes, I think that's it. Hope that helps. You can always rewind, fast forward through this. All right, thanks. Bye.